Welcome to the next instalment of Style in the Street. This week we are in London's Ladbroke Grove, in the west side of London. Famous for its Notting Hill Carnival, its Portobello Market, and its West Indian community that migrated here in the mid-50s, to mid to late 50s, shall I say. I'm loving this area. It's an area that I've frequented many times in my younger days and even just now. So I'm glad to see it's still thriving, and can't wait to see the looks and what people are bringing. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget, post it on your page and we keep it going. Let's go.
Ladbroke Grove, also referred to as North Kensington, is located in West London in the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea. It is the main road on the route of the world famous and annual Notting Hill Carnival. Ladbroke Grove was a centre of British counterculture in the 1960s. The area was blacklisted for development following the 1958 Notting Hill race riots, consequently finding favour with individuals who distrusted authority, moving into unmodernised Victorian properties in the area. Notable celebs that hail from Ladbroke Grove include recording artists Rita Ora, Digger D and AJ Tracy, along with historian Hugh Atwell and actor Richard E. Grant.
I'm here with
Marina,
loving the look, loving the colour combinations. Can you talk us through your style influences?
Yeah, it's I definitely do quite a lot of vintage and thrifting. I'm maybe a little bit streetwear, maybe a little bit sort of army, surplus. Yeah, quite like different silhouettes, different cuts.
So do you borrow components from different designers or brands, or is there specific brands that you buy from?
No, I'm not so like brand focused. Maybe I'm a little bit more like, I don't know, I like to go out to Portobello, to different vintage spots, online a lot as well, and just see what I'm kind of feeling.
Being in Portobello, does it influence how you dress a lot by the others, by people you see, or?
Yeah, I think Portobello and
does it have a particular look?
It's very eclectic.
Yeah.
I think in West London especially, like, you don't have as much sort of trend, but you have a lot of style, and you have a lot of sort of lots of different kind of combinations, people kind of doing different things. It's cool.
Things, yeah.
Yeah.
People are very individualistic, would you say, here, or because as you said, they don't follow many trends?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I definitely say you see more authenticity here from like a style perspective than you would in other places.
And we saw that you were sifting through,
digging.
Digging through.
I was trying to find something. Yeah.
Is that the kind of vibe you like, where it's
I like to work on my pieces.
Just grind through.
Yeah, I don't like to buy new often. I quite like archive pieces.
Things that could tend to be one-offs.
Yeah, things that
are not too common.
Yeah, that aren't too common.
Yeah, and your outfit today, as you're saying, we saw you from almost like 100 meters off.
You're very kind.
Interview. So could you take us through where the individual pieces are from?
Yeah, sure. So I'm wearing black Clark's Wallabies, just standard grails. These are kind of just black combats that I thrifted in LA a couple of years ago. This is Napapiris, Balenciaga. This is like a military lair that again I got from a vintage shop last week. These are Chanel. These are just kind of like things that I found in Barcelona a couple of weeks ago.
I see that you're mixing high fashion with thrifting.
That's the way to do it now. I think that's what's so exciting about fashion culture at the moment. I think there's a mix of like awareness when it comes to sort of the effect of fast fashion on the climate, as well as there being so much in the world from a clothes perspective.
So I imagine you're one not to even venture into the fast fashion world.
No, not at all. I'm
really?
Like, I think there tends to be quite I think you can be quite classist when it comes to fast fashion.
Yeah.
Because some people generally, like, if you want to buy a £6 dress, you want to buy a £3 t-shirt, and if it makes you feel good, you want to go out with your friends, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's not the fast fashion that's toxic. It's like spending £600 at Shein or Misguided or whatever, and doing that at multiple times in the year, and then throwing those clothes away. Like, that's the fast fashion now. But if you want to buy like jeans from ASOS and wear them for the season, like, do your thing. Do your thing. It's totally fine.
We absolutely love having you on the show. Thank you so much for featuring.
Thanks.
And we're just going to do some close-ups of you now, so the fans can really appreciate the look, Back in Ladbroke Grove, I'm here with
Sophie.
Sophie, we're loving the colourful look. You bring colour to the day. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Can you talk us through your style influence?
So it's a bit of a mismatch, to be honest. Like if I see bright coloured things, I just get them, then put them together. Some things are old, some are new, some are vintage, some from posh shops, some street. So it's all just
It's just a mismatch. You bring it all together. Are there any particular brands you like or?
No.
No?
I tend to go, at the moment, Zara.
Zara, okay.
Strictly Antwerp I quite like at the moment because it's bright and you can mix it nicely, and there's lots of different fabrics and textures as well.
So textures as well is a major thing, not just the colours.
Exactly,
What type of fabrics do you like?
Natural fibres, always check the label. I don't do any poly, can't recycle it very well.
Yeah.
And then,
has that a massive influence on that?
Big influence.
Determining when you buy things.
Yeah, so it'll be viscose rather than poly. And I always check the label, even if I like something, if it's poly, it's gone.
Yeah.
My best find are these.
Yeah,
my friend
like
put me on these, they're like £4 from Tiger. And then I changed, put the lens in.
Oh, so it's natural reading lens?
Yeah, all that.
Oh.
So I've got orange and pink as well, so they're my best find recently. Get the best
We
hits.
saw you from afar and we were like, no, we have to ask this lady if she'll feature us. So if you'd like to be featured. So with your outfit today, can you tell us where the individual pieces are from?
Yeah, so my trainers, I had a voucher for Harrods, so these are...
Harrods?
Yeah, they're
Lovely.
from Harrods. These were from eBay, Gap shorts. That is from Gucci.
So high fashion with the...
And then this was Bimber and Lola. Primark. Bimber and Lola.
Yeah.
Tiger. And Supra up on Kensington Rise. The big up Supra shop.
Are you from the local area? So would you say the area that influences your style?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So you can get away with wearing stuff like this here, whereas... because you other areas you wouldn't blend so easily, you get stared at in the street.
Really? So this is the kind of place where you feel you can be yourself and express yourself more so instead of people looking at you and kind of judging. Does that make you more daring with what you do?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I have to tone it down sometimes. You get out of town.
Are you one to wear bright colours in the winter as well?
Yeah.
People tend to go very dark, don't they?
I tend to go dark underneath and then a big coat, bright coat.
Oh, I see. So just to kind of tone it down, but as well as
or a stylish coat.
Yeah.
I've got a great coat from this lady who sells ones made out of old blankets.
Oh, wow.
Flyover.
Yeah.
And I always get people going, where'd you get those? They're really nice.
So she makes them herself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really
upcycles old blankets.
Oh, that's awesome. And she makes coats from them?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. We love stories like that. That's why we came to Ladbroke Grove. We're East Londoners ourselves. But we thought to ourselves, we're going to come to Ladbroke Grove because it's been a while. And we know it never disappoints. You've not disappointed us today. Thank you so much for your time.
Nice to meet you.
Looking so great. Thank you. We found an incredible looking couple right now. I'm actually taken aback. So it's for the style is incredible. I'm here with Rashida and Sharif. Look at the style, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm talking about. This is couple goals. Rashida, we're loving. One that I made us notice you first was the jacket. Where did you pick up the piece from?
Jaeger.
From Jaeger.
Which
it's been a while since I've seen Jaeger producing this quality of jacket as well.
Stopped doing stuff.
Is it a vintage piece or?
No, it's only about 5 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And in terms of your style, what would you say influences you when you're?
Comfortability. Anything that's comfortable, easy to wear, easy to take care of.
Do you have particular colours that influence you?
Well, I tend to go for dark colours with something, a one-off sort of one sort of bright piece.
And brands? Are there particular brands?
I like COS. I've got a fair bit of COS on.
Yes.
Campus shoes, obviously for comfortability. I work somewhere where I need to be on my feet a lot, so yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely love. And in terms of accessories, is there a particular place that you should?
No, I mean anywhere. COS, Arcade. I quite like Arcade. It's very good. Jaeger's obviously very good. They
Are
used
you
to be
from
very
the
good.
Ladbroke Grove area?
No, we're from East London.
I was going to say we're from East London.
Oh, okay.
We're going to ask you whether being from the area influences your style or not. But being from East. What part of East are you from?
Mile End.
Oh, okay. So
originally Hackney.
So this is understandable why we're seeing this level of attire here. It's all so clear now. Yeah. And what about yourself in terms of your outfit?
You know what? I'm going to be boring. This is pretty much all Uniqlo.
Oh, Uniqlo. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you say your preferred brand?
It's preferred in the sense that it was priced down. I generally don't pay too much attention to sort of what I wear, apart from it should be bright colored.
It should be bright.
Yeah.
Should be bright. But your style looks incredible. So what is influencing how you're putting outfits together?
You know what? I take Pinterest shots of Pretty Romo style, and then I see how can I do it at my budget.
At your budget and to suit your shape and your style and yeah, absolutely. And would you say there are particular shops or brands that you shop in or lean towards?
You know, I like op shopping, charity shops.
Oh, okay.
I'll generally, I mean, you find things you wouldn't find anywhere else.
Yeah.
So charity shops, markets, things like that. Yeah.
And as a couple, because you rarely see a couple that dress so well together with their look, do you try to coordinate outfits, or is it just subconsciously because you've been together for so long, it just happens to be you look so matching?
I don't actually coordinate.
No?
I don't think we do,
I used to actively try not to coordinate, and more
I tried
recently,
to, but it
more
didn't sort
recently
of work.
because I know it makes her happy. That's why I will generally relent and like throw in a couple of things that just sort of do match colors.
But you wear brighter colours.
Yeah.
He's a lot more.
Oh, really? Yeah.
unreserved,
Oh, I see.
a bit more reserved, and he's a lot more kind of out there.
So in terms of if you were to buy an outfit, like to instruct someone to buy an outfit, what would be your steps that you take?
I say sort of block colours.
Yeah.
Tend to be dark colours. Nothing too loud. A couple of stripes work quite well.
Stripes your thing? Would you say yeah?
Stripes, yeah.
Yeah. Because usually, are you quite conservative or?
I am, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is your expressing.
Yeah, and it might be just the odd accessory or bright socks or maybe bright shoes. I do have quite a lot of bright shoes. So today's
that's your
that's my
feature
thing.
to yeah. But what about yourself?
Honestly,
Like just-
the easiest for me is don't care what anyone else thinks.
Exactly,
If you're
yeah.
good in it, if it makes you smile. My attitude is, if someone's laughing at something I'm wearing, I'm actually making them happy.
Yes, exactly.
So they're getting joy from seeing me, and that's a good thing as far as I'm concerned.
Guys, thank you so much for your style and your time, because we noticed you here and we thought, please let them say yes. Let them say yes and let us feature them. So we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Here with
Isabella Domville.
Isabella's outfit is looking outstanding. We spotted her from way down the market and we thought we had to speak to her. Isabella, please can you talk us through your style influence and your outfit today?
I go for old films, and when I see something that I like in an old film, I will then tend to go and look for it.
Oh, I see.
I like crafted things very much. This is a little bag that's from I think a young girl made it in like Turkey, so it's a little carpet thing, and I love Persian influence, and I love simple things and lots of accessories.
So in terms of the era that you say you kind of borrow from films, is there a particular era? Is it like 50s or?
Golden age of cinema, I guess anything from the 50s to the 70s.
Lovely. And this bag is so well crafted.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything. Is that what you tend to like individual pieces?
Yeah,
rather than that
sure.
sort of mass produced?
Absolutely, yeah. I actually tend to not go to the high street too much. I do for basics, but then everything from belts to jewellery, I actually am designing this jewellery and I've sourced it from Istanbul because they're the best for leather crafting in the world. So that's the Persian
Love
thing.
your hat as well. Can you tell us about where you got that from?
Thank you. I make these hats.
Your designers, ladies and gentlemen, yet another outstanding designer. Look at the hat. So in terms of, do you want to talk us through the process?
I mean, there's nothing rocket science about a beret, but it's got a little gold tip, and then I line them with fabrics that I get from India, and they only make a couple of meters of each fabric, so there's only a couple of them made, and then I move on to a different fabric.
Oh, fantastic. So obviously you have to advertise your own clothes. That's the great thing about being. So I imagine you're waiting for things to get a little bit colder.
Yes.
So that people can be
I know.
representing.
Practically, I could even leave it off now.
Yeah.
It's like summer today.
Are there particular fabrics that you like to wear as well, or
All natural.
all natural?
All natural.
Yeah.
Like avoiding fast fashion things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're quite against that kind of fashion.
Unless it's a sensible fabric in terms of like a iron-free silk.
Yeah.
I do get that, but avoiding polys and go for recycled. Yeah.
And in terms of where you shop, you've spoken to us about, you like individual pieces from here, there and everywhere. Is there a particular area, or is it Ladbroke Grove in particular, where we are today? Or are you quite flexible? I know you said...
Honestly, every time I tend to come here every Saturday morning, I walk up the Portobello Road, I never leave empty-handed. I buy something every single time.
There seems to be really unique pieces here. We haven't been here for a while. We're from East London ourselves. But just being here today, you can just feel the vibrancy and the energy of the area. Yeah. And there's so many unique sort of traders here as well. We have a little bit the same thing in East London in Shoreditch, but it doesn't seem to have the same character as this area does. So we definitely represent it.
I'm not cool enough for East. It's a bit boho over here. Sometimes I feel like I can't quite do.
But do you feel like this area allows you to express yourself a bit more because people are not so much into trends?
Notting Hill is an area for flamboyancy. I would dress differently on my Saturdays on the Portobello Road than I would on a Thursday around where I am.
Anywhere else.
It's a chance to be expressive.
And be expressive. Thank you so much for your time. We're going to just talk us through your outfit and where individual pieces are from, because I'm sure people at home will be looking and watching, I wonder where she got this from. So if you could talk us through, I know where you got the bag from.
Yeah.
The hat is your brand.
Actually, and it is a Turkish handcrafted thing. My own hats.
Can you tell them the brand with your hat?
Domville.
Yeah, so Domville. We'll have that in the description.
Thanks.
And
really
the pieces?
Oh, Zara. This is Zara.
Yeah.
These I got in a market in like Lisbon in the summertime, and these are velvet wellies. Wow. They're by a brand called Lemon Jelly, and they're actually I was looking up Chelsea boots, but they came up, and they are really hard bearing and very cool, and a lot of guys like them.
Yeah.
Lemon Jellies.
Absolutely loving the outfit. I loved how you use certain colour components and match, like you're matching your glasses with the shoes, just subtle. And then in the belt there's a little bit of the colour in there.
Thank you.
We see you. Thanks so much for your time and looking awesome. Thank you so much. I'm here with
Serena.
We're loving your style so much. We saw you and we said we had to feature you. Another one. What are your sons' names? Emilio looking cool.
Gabriel.
Emilio and Gabriel, look how they're represented. We love it. Please, can you talk us through your style? Because when I saw it, I said, loving it. So where individual pieces are from?
I think I've just got a Zara trench. I think H&M hoodie, probably ASOS leggings and Nike socks, Yeezys and LV rucksack.
Do you like to mix styles in terms of high fashion, street style and high street, or is there a particular brand that you like?
I love Zara, but that's where I get my staple pieces from, and then I like to mix it up with a nice belt or a nice bag or a nice pair of trainers.
I can see you're very much in the autumn tones already. Is it a conscious effort?
I'd like to say no, but yes, I do. I like to have different colours in my wardrobe, so I know in the winter I'm more like dark brown or black, and the transition I do beiges and browns.
And so, being such a hard-working mum and having so many responsibilities with the two boys, how are you able to maintain such a great look?
They keep me young. They keep me on trend. We just make it sort of a thing where we go shopping together. They're always matching, or close enough.
Boys, how do you feel matching with each other?
I feel good.
You like looking like your brother? Yeah. Is it mum that's styling you as well?
Yeah.
So mum is a stylist and a mum. Have you seen this, ladies and gentlemen? This is what we're getting here. So, and what would you say your favourite brands are?
I like to mix it up. I like boutique brands as well, so small stores, maybe I find pieces, vintage stores I go to as well, and then I mix it up with high street and then a bit of high fashion.
It has to be done. Your style reminds me very much of Rodeo Drive as well. Is there a particular style icon you have or subconsciously been influenced by?
No, I like the 90s fashion. So like TLC, Leah, I like
see that.
and then I like to pick pieces from them with some more modern pieces, and then just throw it on whatever inspires me that day, really.
And then that's how you put it all together. Well, absolutely loving the outfit. The boys look awesome. We'll make sure we get some close-ups of you two as well. Thank you so much for your time. You're looking awesome. Thank you. The Ladbroke Grove Fit Check, right in front of Portobello Market, the vintage stores and markets there. I'm loving this place. Today's outfit, where should we start with? The t-shirt from Boss, standard regular fit from Hugo Boss, trousers from Zara. You guys have seen me rock them before. I love these trousers. I love where they turn up at the ends. The trainers, Chain Reaction from Versace. The jacket bought for £10 Beyond Retro in East London, Shoreditch, just off Brick Lane. And I customized it with a Mr. KC style print, as you can see, in a bag that follows me everywhere we go. From Camden Market, I believe I got it from, represented. You can't get these anymore there, but I think you can get them online. That has been Ladbroke Grove. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself today. Portobello Market has been incredible. We've seen so many styles. Make sure you're liking and you're subscribing and you're sharing on all social media platforms. And we will see you for the next episode of Style in the Street. Thank you very much for your time.